executives for no, all of you must go home. In fact, all of you must do the honorable thing of resigning.
For aha Egan and SMTVGH, mesra like, comment, subscribe, turning on notification so that anytime video be this way, me post here or somebody can be a mouse wash. For Mammy, I friend of him lady. If you are Pokuaa, yes, I'm a friend. Mammy knows no, sometimes no, a ya or cassa, to me say, yes, some a Tom Rabin so cassa, to me say, if I left, sir. And then I'll be say, Osu Bempa, and you also for no NPP more deputy communication director, and also obviously in 9 left. You mean I make you'll be nekai, but that's just by the way. Some ameno, sometimes she behaves as though Nyansambuakwa nyami. Na where is we from? Nyansambuakwa. How can meet or you be Nyansambuakwa nyami? Only metrias, only echina semene. So for you to say, I have to comment section on mommy. Now, she has said something that I disagree totally. I disagree with what she said. The argument in say, NPP for national executives are more honey nano. Allez, full le camp, get out of here. Vim lady see, NPP executives do nano. I say omu resign. Now, me, I don't have an issue if you say the executive should resign. Let me state that clear, because I have my own reservation about some of them. But I say the excuse that you give, and I said the explanation, argument more, how you explain it, that this is the reason why you say executive should resign. It does not make sense. Vim lady, it makes no sense absolutely. No sense whatsoever. Now, what can you say? Because you call Akwitia election by election, no. Azoka, ebe threaten buga. Now buga timi anye shinti. That is enough grounds for them to resign. Now vim lady super there. I don't know you say. I don't know. Muko US or na. Mutimi say. I say baby. I say. Na se bibia ko fa montrimu sa na sa na tunju na so ko US no na ni jimie bae sa ko Seattle no also ko ho na ni jimie bae na we kura ye say we so abroach for 1 year o ka techi Afrifa bomba say onu so de enko tifa so sa because mu nyina on ko US bia ebusanfo. If we want the national executives of NPP to resign, let it be for genuine concerns, genuine reasons, sensible reasons, tangible reasons. Do you know what could have happened at Christian Anka NPP for decided to retaliate? There be sometimes you enter into battles wisely, you calculate wisely. They still have about 3 years and a half to be in power. They say I said 3 years and 3 months to be in power. They have the state security and all the others on their side. You think, say sa nipa no eba be provoke wa opposition utun samba kukura obe kodem. Yeah. Because ene aye kasa kura no judicial no, you can't trust them. CJ I say independent no. John Mahama apam no. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, aka the drama man, the Gonja Terminator. Apam no. Enti buga chairman buga die. He did the best thing, the best choice. I know if I say on retaliate. Because you confirm those who say no. Now, what got na brochire on say NPP for executive resigning. Pamucho. Why wouldn't NPP ni? You don't have the right to ask for the resignation of any NPP leadership. So from so a journalist, concentrate on Amaimo Bonia, John Mahama, His Excellency, any Julius Zebra, any Jenano Pokuaa, any Asedun Ketia, and the others. I have not do sinakau. They are governing. That's what you should speak about. Speak about that and leave NPP alone. Oh, to NPP is in opposition. What assembly saying? NPP our opposition. Emu. It's the same. What assembly saying? Ye mudeng. Abaya our home person muka wasem. NPP kwana muwa unsem bonifa omu. Assembly so. Assembly sa. It's the NPP ni wa. Mude munya news biom. Ghana journalist. C'est NPP ni wa. Munya news no biom. Cause ujuma won't ase. Ujuma won't ase. Ye journalist for no. Ujuma modus operandi one won't ase. Se den ye den o. Se den ye o mu. Ujuma won't ase. Ese efia Pokuaa embajo. Ule jama most of the time there. I tend to side with you. But then kwandi. Sorry to say this one, but Jai. Manka. Jai. Jai, Debbie. Executives, when the time comes, we shall deal with them, each of them according to their works. And ye bulk, say, Debbie. We'll pick them one by one. We why dance on your dear. Oya dear. On to us, one ya dear. Konekoda. Simple as that. Tebusan for Macremo. A video is up next. See you in the next one.
MPP national executives no more sesiano. All of them must do the honorable thing, say Sabi and Mguasia and Fatagan and Iba. Into this and Mguasia into your Kofi. Because how can you explain, say? How can you explain? Because I never did to Facebook. Obi tries to obey a justification. Masa, you cannot justify this one. Ya boom wakwetia broad daylight near bomo. Serious. Are you kidding? Broad daylight near boom MPP. Broad daylight. Azoka kokra way. Akanin na be say ebi atrehen azoka way to me abromo. Oh Lord, a consistency that is your constituency.
Agree with you. Joe Crack says that I've lost hope. No, you cannot lose hope. Kwesi say MPP last communication. Most of the national communication are too timid, gentle, and coward. Let's be mindful of our words. I know it hurts, yeah, but that notwithstanding, no, let's be decorous in our way. That's what we are known for. What went wrong? What lesson can we learn? The first thing I'm saying, you when you say, Akwetia election, no. Even though a by-election, I mean, now a 50-50. Akwetia election. Even though now a by-election, now a MPP never sit no so no. Now a 50-50. A election be a want to make us say always the party say a party be a winning. Akwetia a swing seat. Muntie ni you Akwetia constituency no a swing seat and say we call election na NPP lose ya enya news but muntie say you call Akwetia election na NPP lose e bra MPP e wo opposition no enya asem enya news ya but enya news modo chas mo wa ifa sa abrante FM deni mu blocking no mame why mu blocking no say MPP lose election by election e wa Akwetia e bra ye opposition na enya news and this is why it is known as because a swing seat. If you go back a little bit the year 2000 now Mohammed 2000 now Christian Akomia Kisi that was representing for MPP or we near by 48%. Over 2004 or some we need 52%. 208 no dynamics change a little bit. 202 Baba Jamal buy or we need 2016 Messi Edu Jemfi e buy e we need Baba Jamal. Okay, 2020 Yellow 2024 and I Neskumi winnie. And Akwetia seat no, it has been like this up down for both parties. Now you name say party bia wa ban mu no, e to de bia and I say by elections bar and I say election back crowd more advantage. and they no kre. And say oko election mo ewo baby a sit no 50-50 sit. Na party ewa ban mo enye mo a wonim say you have double work to do. So if NDC is going to maybe do work about 5,000 Ghana cedis, what position you have to do work like 10,000 Ghana cedis akwetia. And all these dynamics now we knew. Now oko akwetia constituency nima. Someone will ask, say, are there na constituency Iowa Eastern region no? Are there na say the as a mutu abama NDC? It is very important, say, you look at the dynamics. Ewa kwetia. Okay? Se aminu we kasano. Ukwa kwetia. Ewes, miami crofo, votarians. Any crobos omo jikrom nafa. Yeah. Now, se aminu kasa no. Se aminu we kasa. Ukwa kwetia ewo Eastern region Ewes and crobos, they have taken over the town. They have completely taken over the Akwetia town. Ewe for Nyamin Crow for any Krobo for. Nasa Ewes and then Krobos or more Akwetiano. Omo de uye omo den obeto ama NDC. Sa ngune for Nyamin Crow for. Eya mika Ewes asema, I just want to remind you say me ya igbeni me ewe. Enti obi ant mika say me tribal. Me see Ewes any Krobo for a omo Akwetia ho no no. Uye omo den obeto abanama NDC. Now munim so say Ghana, some of the tribes that really give birth to a lot. Ewes, any Kroboforia. Samunima, my catcherem. Uba voter original, we like giving birth. Yeah, we like giving birth. Now, say, no, NPP, ye be strategic. We must start encouraging our women to start giving birth. NPP for me, me catch them, me catch them, me soon NPP ni. See, we must start giving birth. NPP for you must start giving birth. Plenty children. Because if you don't take a politics, a game of numbers. Politics, a game of numbers. A game of numbers. You share the way NDC for they are in this strategic. Omonim say. Omonim pass NTC for Omonim say a game of numbers. So they encourage people to give birth because when they give birth, by the time they hit 18 years, they know their votes are increasing. NPP for you supposed to stop doing family planning. NPP women stop doing family planning, start giving birth. We need numbers. NPP. I'm telling you, it might look funny, it might sound funny, but I know it sounds funny, but we have to start giving birth. NPP. And this is for me for. See, me I'm meeting. I'm coming from 8 siblings. I'm the 8th born. All the remaining 7 on me and this for. I'm telling you about my family. We are 8 children. Me pen and me NPP ni 8 children in name. 7 na kan yina no me and this for. So when I'm saying say NPP, you have to start giving birth. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. An investment. NDC4, they see giving birth children as investment. Now you take it. The people who mostly always vote for NDC, take your Muneshe Bibi, some Ewes, Krobos, and then when it comes to religion wise, Muslims. Now be a Muslim, Alaji is allowed to marry 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. And the Alaji in Koranu, Nimaya 25. Nimaya 30, Nimaya 18. And this Alaji sorry on any busuanfo. Eko to about one police station cry or hold here. And this is a short say Alaji in Kwan vote, Alaji in Kwan feed almost 40 votes is coming from there. And so MPP, we must be strategic. Start giving birth and stop the family planning. Start giving birth. Because if you see people that have received free senior high school, they have gone to senior high school for free, and they are still saying quen, it tells you that there is no hope. It tells you there is no hope. There is nothing you would do for those people that they would come and love NPP. So we have to manufacture our own supporters. And how do we do that? It's by starting to give birth. Yeah. When you give birth to an NPP child in an NPP home, the child will grow to be NPP. That is it. And it is say Akwetia Honuma, Elwes and Krobos, they have taken over and they are always voting for NDC. And yes, Anka Akwetia Anka Enye swing set. They are giving birth. Their family members are coming. More and more people are trooping in Akwetiano. They are taking over Eastern region. And gradually to they are taking over the Ashanti region. Accra there, Omojewi. When you go to Kwabenya, go Kwabenya, Accra. Say a lady no Eliklim, Akuruguso Oyamuneni, she's a Votarian. But with DMP adentia because constituency nemono Votarians for Omoji Afa. Kwabenya constituency nemo. Areas bi wo ewo sa constituency nemo aye Kwabenya no. Uko you only hear ewe, my people. Bibia mimiti Accra. Only always about a whole community, pure water, Old Ashoman, Ablaje, Paraku, towards Abokobi, Uko Honyi na always. And NDC, they have become so strategic that when you go to Accra now, most of the parliamentary seats, they give it to Ewes to contest. Most of the parliamentary seats are Accra. They give it to Ewes to contest. And see, Ukobeye, how do you call it? Ablekuma side honor no. NDC niya o hono oya muneni oya ewe. Kwabenya ewe. Amasama hono mina ewe. So NPP, we must become strategic. We must sit down and look at the demographics. How NDC is strategically transferring votes. Where are my moderators? And where are my moderators? A lot of people are fooling. Where are my moderators? Let me block one. Okay, let me block this one. Let me block you. Busavum power tapping. Why yes, I cause I phone on be reported live. No, they busavum power tapping, mame. Where are my moderators? Moderators, no way. Oh, who wants to be a moderator? Let me make it moderator so I block them. I am an error, and I'm telling you that NDC is strategically transferring votes from their strong tribes and their strong locations. Omunim say, Deya and Volta, Omudie. And how do they do it? Maybe Obi Ebia NDC ni, or Volta region. No? Then they will give him work or Eastern region. So they know that person is going to move. Okay, Emily, let me make you a moderator. They good. Yeah. Emily, obi obe Jimmy bia blocking nipa no. Obi obe type ezo bia blocking nipa no. Omunko am platform no so. Some power tapi. Godfather, you are welcome. NDC is transferring their votes strategically from Volta region to the other regions. Eastern, Accra, Greater Accra, Ashanti region, they are transferring their votes. And they are not doing it just for doing sake. They will give the person appointment. The person will be forced. I will not just mute them and say, I will block them. We have the numbers. So, if you don't want to be able to block them. So, they are transferring the votes. So, how do we counter it? It is a question that we cannot answer now. But we must sit down and answer and think around it. And to the demographics, the tribal demographics of Akwetia played a big role. The Ewes and Krobos gave their votes to NDC. So obviously NDC was going to win. Number two, money played a role in Akwetia. Sika, ega, money, l'argent. It played a serious role in Akwetia. And from what I'm hearing, there are some of our executives that will be held accountable in the coming days. Yes, and I'll tell you why. Some of our executives, they were told to go to certain places, certain people for money for the campaign in Akwetia because omu ambition. Because omu ambitions to contest for general secretary position just because they want NPP to lose Akwetia seat so that they can still say general secretary JFK or incompetent. Yeah, that is how some of our people are. That is how devilish, wicked some of our people are. Because he has ambition. Say he wants to become general secretary of NPP. Because of that, he will not support the current general secretary to secure the Akwetia seat. And in the coming days, we'll be bringing their names. Those people who did that, we will be bringing their names in the coming days. And we will make sure we campaign against them. You will never ever become general secretary of NPP. Trust me, you will not. Because we will campaign against you. You can't be in the same political party and be playing mafia tactics. And be playing with the heart of people. Let me tell you, Akwetia election, I know some of our mothers, they started calling me way back. I think NS expired in June. Yes, sir. Way back in June, some of our mothers who are outside the country started calling me, said their voice, we want to contribute money and support Blue Army. We want to do this, we want to do that. And I said, look, I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to receive any money towards Akwetia. But I'm sure, sir, these people still went ahead to send some people money to sponsor the hotel of some people, sponsor their fuel, sponsor their per diem, just for them to go and campaign Akwetia. Those people do not have anything to lose. For the love of NPP, they did all these things. And then we have executives who are in this NPP right here in Ghana who are sabotaging. And NDC, you yourself, you saw it today. How they were splashing the cash. Sikam Pedidi. How they were splashing the cash and Akwetia. To the extent, say, they are not even shy of camera. They wanted to bribe a Joy News journalist live on camera. NDC 4. Yeah, that is them. Presenter no live on camera. Omudisika komano. Ko bribe no. That is NDC for you. And our people who were supposed to go for money to come and take care of the people in Akwetia refused because of their political ambitions. It had to take a Marken last minute to move to Akwetia to try to mobilize, because people were in the party who were playing internal politics. They did not care about this party. Whether we lose or we win, they did not care. All they were caring about is their own gains, what they stand to gain. If MPP win in this election, if MPP lose Akwetia seat, I can say that, it is because A is ineffective, B is ineffective, C is ineffective. So vote them out and vote for me as your new general secretary. How can people be that devilish? How can human beings be that devilish, so wicked, playing with the heart of people? Playing with the heart of people. I remember after Blekumanov, that night, I came live here. Some of our mothers, they were crying live on camera. They don't have anything to lose. They are outside the country. They are enjoying their lives. But they love MPP so much. Some of our brothers, they were sad. They love NPP so much. I remember after 7th December, I know people that they just went offline for like 3 weeks. They were offline. They are so sad. NPP losing. That is how people love NPP. Genuine, organic love. And we have executives in this who sit here in Ghana and they'll be sabotaging.